three teenage girls who came forward say they were here near the Freedom Bridge around 1:30 the day the girls disappeared. They say they saw a man in blue jeans and a blue jacket walk past. They described him as creepy. Richard Allen admitted in a police interview that he was here around the same time in the same area and saw three girls himself. Next we go.
I feel like I'm being harassed completely.
Did you have anything to do with the murders of Abby or Libby?
Not at all. And I gave up my DNA, a hair follicle test. I've done everything they wanted me to.
Then 26-year-old Kegan Kline admitted to investigators that he was behind the fake profile and that he used it to ask young girls for nude pictures and videos. How did you create that profile?
I don't really know. I was just lonely, you know what I mean? Just talking to people. I don't know why I did it, really.
And were you ever trying to meet these girls in real life that you were talking to?
No, never.
Just 11 days after the murders of Abby and Libby, task force investigators served a search warrant on the home that Kegan shared with his dad. At the time, the FBI told the Lafayette Journal and Courier they found nothing to indicate a connection to the Delphi case.
Several intriguing theories police are working on. Could there be two killers? This may explain why neither of the girls was able to get away. Does the killer live nearby? He seems to know the woods and back roads. Was the killer recently released from prison?
I don't think this is the first time he's done something like this.
The grainy image and that haunting audio were reported by 14-year-old Liberty German on her cell phone.
There are several things that still disturb me about this. First, I always wonder why, when the girls saw him walking towards them, why they didn't take off running. That always been a thought to me. Then two, what happened to those clothes he had on that some reports is saying that were muddy and dirty and potentially had blood on them? Another thing, why nobody in this community picked up or had some kind of intuition of this particular man being the suspect, or did they just not want to believe it? 3, they say that he is in the middle or the center of a kid sex crime scandal that is all linked together with this. So we have a few more things that we definitely have to be paying attention to with this case, because there are so many twists and turns that is going on with this case, just like the Idaho 4 case. The only thing is that I do truly believe that there could be somebody else. They just have not linked it yet. I don't know. I just don't know. But things look a little suspicious to me. And also, why did it take almost 6 years? Seriously, why?
Focus on you right now.
I have not a clue. I think it's because they said I was the last person to talk to her, is what they've told me.
And then she shows up at the bridge and they're abducted and later found dead.
Right.
Investigators haven't confirmed if what he says is true. Do you think you're going to be charged with anything related to Abby and Libby's murder?
No, I don't.
So the state police haven't threatened that?
No.
Revealing they searched Logan's home. Logan has been the focus of attention from day one. Inside Edition's Stephen Fabian interviewed him in 2017.
You just cannot believe this terrible thing that happened to the community and the families actually happened here on my property in my backyard.
He claimed he had an alibi, buying tropical fish 20 miles away.
That was not voice at all.
Stephen asked Ron Logan to repeat those same chilling words. Listen.
Down the hill.
The newly revealed search warrant says the suspect. The warrant declares Logan's physical build is consistent with the suspect. Logan is now dead, reportedly of COVID. He was never charged in the case, and it is unclear whether he was ever considered an official suspect.
Asking for mercy, telling the court that his wife has had to leave their home for her own safety. Plus, family members say he even printed photos at the CVS of Libby and Abby for their funerals.
That he is the killer. How did he manage to go unnoticed for almost 6 years? There's a lot of questions still left unanswered, more questions now than there were before.
Questions. He sealed all of the records pertaining to suspected killer Richard Allen, and the judge who sealed those records has pulled himself off the case, saying that he was receiving threats from the public for sealing the records. And now let's
that communicated with Libby shortly before her death. Investigators did track down that man, and he denied any involvement and has never been charged in the case.
Allen. Defense attorneys say they need each piece of evidence to defend Allen, who's charged with Libby German and 13-year-old Abby Williams back in 2017. One point of contention, the warrant in October, and the taking of items from Allen's home. The prosecutor says he's already told the defense and the court what evidence he will and will not agree to surrender.
that the man in that cell phone video recorded by Libby is indeed Richard Allen. Now, we haven't, very few details have been released. We still do not know the manner of death.
Richard Allen, besides that bullet, authorities say a number of witnesses put Allen on the scene.
We hear that muffled, down the hill, down the hill. Why was it muffled? Because I think she put it in her pocket.
Stephen Fabian does say, though, that Allen killed Abby and Libby while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping. He's charged with 2 counts of felony murder.
The affidavit.
You're standing here right now. What do you say to that person?
Why? You son of a bitch. Why?